My name is Judy, Tallman. I live at 415 Farmington Avenue, which is dead center in the middle of the Farmington Avenue corridor segment. And it's also probably the last heavily residential area. And we've been there since 1984. Grew up from 1965 on Moody Street, so this is the neighborhood. And I'm thrilled. I really appreciate the depth and thoughtfulness that went into the plan. You guys did a good job. I don't agree with it all, but it's about time somebody finally looked at it. And my main couple of concerns, well, the limits on parking, but I guess that can go either way, depending on who the big box developer is. Certainly, if you go by any of the grocery stores, tomorrow's the 1st of June. Good luck trying to get a parking place at about 6 o'clock in the evening. Everybody's out there. I'm happy that it seems like you don't want to add to commercial zoning in the corridor, reuse, readapt. That's what we've been talking about since these meetings started over a year ago. Accidents, this is a continuing thing. I work in Hartford every day. Drive through Farmington Avenue. That's a fun strip right now, and I guess it's going to be till November 2018. Apparently, even though it's been almost almost 2 months, people still can't figure out coming eastbound from westbound from Hartford that 2 lanes become one very suddenly. Lot of bad vibes and language out of that thing every afternoon. Traffic has been a continual problem since 1965 when I first moved in the neighborhood. It's never really been addressed, and I hope with development we start to talk about that. Bristol has a lot of really good zoning laws on the board. I'd like to see us enforce them with the signing, such as Mr. Flanagan alluded to. We need to take care of ourselves. And finally, my big concern living where I live is the transitional mixed-use areas. I've got right up from, there's Yankee Harley, there's KFC, there's 2 properties that are for sale, brokered by a realtor who is famous for trying to put commercial development on the avenue. Perfect spot for a TMU. Scares the heck out of me, because once you start that, there's no going back. And it's not just those of us who live on Farmington Avenue, it's the side streets, Mercier, Hoover, even Jerome. You ruin people's quality of lives, and that's my big thing. I understand the concept, the thought behind a TMU, but I really think it's a bad idea.